Okay, it says I'm live. Here we go. Welcome to week 2 of building this supportive community of women. If you are here live watching if you are here live or if you're watching the recording, I am so grateful that you are here. This is intended to be a support system, a safe place to come as you are, to learn and grow in community with each other through life's joys, difficulties, and everything in between. Basically, it's a place to come for comfort as we go through life day to day. It's so valuable to have a support system, and I believe that that we can build truly magical and powerful as women together. I have something that encompasses this thought beautifully into words. It's by author Melody Beattie. Here comes my Bernese Mountain Dog to join us. Hey, buddy, please lay down. I love you too. Okay, this is by author Melody. Please lay down. I didn't want to shut him out because he is joy and a little puppy. Well, he's not little and he's not a puppy, but I'll always call him my little puppy. Okay, the meditation by author Melody Beattie, and that is her Instagram page at author Melody Beattie. he really wants some pets. We can be grateful that no matter what we're going through, someone else has gone through it and can share their experience, strength, and hope. Instead of regretting our mistakes, we can be grateful that we have special experiences, strength, and hope to share with someone else. So how powerful is that? Maverick, you gotta lay down, buddy. I'm in the middle of a live video. Yes, I love you too. How powerful. He doesn't like being ignored. Oh my gosh. How powerful is that? That the experiences that we've gone through in life, we can offer our experience, offer the strength that we found, the resilience that we found going through that, and offer that hope to someone else. And that's exactly why I'm building this community, and exactly why I didn't. Maverick is all over me. Exactly why I didn't want to make the community so specific in regards to a specific topic that we support, because I believe all of us as women could use more support, or at least I know I can. I can't be alone here. I think there are so many blessings with modern day technology, and Maverick is ruining my train of thought. Okay. Okay, dude, you gotta lay down. Lay. Please. Please. My husband just left, so he's really wanting attention from me. Okay. Where was I? There are so many blessings, and I think in our modern time, we can tap into technology as a way to build community and support each other. And it can provide a sense of comfort that we can return week after week to be in community with each other. You can participate as much as you want. Please choose to participate in the comments if you want to. And when we're live, if we have people joining, it will be so powerful to do exactly as author Melody Beattie shared in her meditation. I need to grab we just set up. I'm working on my setup here. And I forgot to grab. That's okay. We're learning, right? We're learning as we grow. I forgot to grab my worksheet that I want to offer to you for free. It's the Let's Flourish worksheet. And we're going to go over these 8 topics today in our life. If you would like a free copy of that, please send me an email at scofwomen@gmail.com. Again, that's SC as in supportive community of women@gmail.com. Email me, request a copy. I will send that to you, and we can start connecting, and hopefully I can start seeing you in live videos. For today, You can follow along however you like taking notes. You can open up your notes app on your phone, you can pull out your journal or a notepad. So let's get right into it. Let's start with the celebrate section. I want you right now to take a moment to celebrate you, something that has transpired. Maybe it's within the last week that's big to you. Doesn't matter if it's big to someone else, if it's big to you. Take a moment to celebrate it. As you're considering what what has happened, what you've accomplished, what you've done in this past week that you would like to take this time to honor and celebrate, let me read you another meditation by author Beattie. Reward yourself often. When you accomplish a particular task, when you've gone through a grueling part of your healing process, reward yourself during those frustrating times just for being patient. Sometimes reward yourself just for being you. I love that last sentence. Sometimes reward yourself just for being you because you deserve to be celebrated and you love yourself and you're worthy of that love and celebration. I'll share what I'm celebrating today. For me, it's continuing to show up to build this community of incredible women that right now it is a vision in my mind. I'm talking to myself on this live video today, but I have this vision and it is so powerful to me to think of women joining week after week, having a place to come of comfort and supporting and uplifting one another. And I'm aware, I know that this is not going to happen instantaneously. That doesn't change the fact that I would like it to. I would love to be interacting with women instead of you hearing my voice so much on this live. But I also know that things worth building take time and effort. At least for me, the best things in life often don't come easily. So today, I'm celebrating continuing to show up and holding on to the hope that someday I will have the privilege of hosting a community of incredible women. Next topic that I want you to reflect on is gratitude. As you're thinking of something that you are so grateful for in your life, let me share these words again by my favorite author, Beattie. Go for peak moments, but open up your heart and let the sheer raw beauty of all the moments in. When you stop looking and waiting for those peak experiences, you might find out how sweet and delicious each single moment really is. And for me, what this makes me think of is I love watching YouTube videos. I love learning from others. And something that I've recently found, if I can find the YouTube channel, I will put it in the description. It might be difficult for me to find though, because I need to subscribe to it. So please subscribe to this channel so that you can find this channel in the future and join. But where I was going with that is I've been watching interviews of people who are later in life. And that sentiment that she shared, Beattie, the last sentence, when you stop looking and waiting for those peak experiences, you might find out how sweet and delicious each single moment really is. That's something that I'm really trying to take in and practice, that these people who have so much more life experience than me are just relishing in the day to day, in the time and in the moments that they have day to day doing Monday things. They are taking time to be grateful, they are taking time to enjoy life. And I think that is inspiring and beautiful. I can't move on past this section of gratitude without feeling incredibly grateful for my husband. I'm feeling emotional just saying that. He has been so supportive of me starting this channel. And you can see that we're in the middle of improving the space. You can see that from last week, I have equipment set up. I have a better workspace, computer, mic. Um, we we brought these huge bookcases down here together last night. We worked really hard last night. And honestly, I didn't feel like it yesterday. Um, I was tired and my husband was so supportive and I got up with him and we did it together. And I'm really, really grateful that he supports my dreams and ideas and that he believes in me and that he does everything in his power to support me and make my dreams a reality. So I'm so grateful for that. And if you join, I my wish is to provide that for you. I would love to be that voice of support and encouragement in your life to encourage you towards whatever it is that you're striving towards. I don't know if these tears are going to stop flowing. So we will move on to the next topic, which is at peace. At peace means to be in a state of tranquility, contentment, or inner harmony. My question for you as you reflect on this topic of being at peace: when did you last feel at peace? What were you doing? How can you invite that inner harmony into your daily life? And I have a story for you. I actually shared a reel on this channel this week, so you can go look at that if you want to see what I'm describing here. But this week, I it was on Monday, I think. We started off the week and it was a tough morning. And I needed to invite some peace and some hope in. And without going into too much detail, our family is facing something with our son that could be minor, it could be totally normal, or it could be something more. And it's something that our pediatrician has encouraged us to look into and provide resources for him. So we don't know yet what's going on. And so that was a part of it. We went to an appointment on Monday morning and afterwards, I'm a mom, I have things to do. I need to go pick up my other son from preschool. And I was really helpful. I was really glad that I took time out of my day. There's a park near his preschool. And I thought, well, if I can get there a little bit early, maybe I can just pause and give myself some self-care. I knew that cuz I tend to be a pretty positive, hopeful person, but we all go through life's challenges. And it can be difficult sometimes to grasp onto that hope. So I knew that I needed to set time aside to take care of myself in those areas and to help provide for myself in those areas. So I stopped at that park and I know that just taking time out of my day, whether it's doing deep breathing or following a yoga stretch on YouTube, for me, I pulled over and then I decided to go for a walk in the park. And I was so thrilled because I came across a stream. And streams are my favorite. They are so grounding to me. I had no idea there was a stream at this park. It was like this little secluded area off the path and people had walked there. There was a path, there was even a little bench to sit on there. And I felt so fortunate. I felt like the universe was offering me this little slice of peace that I didn't even have to walk very far from my car to go find it. So I'm so grateful that for me, I know everyone has their own belief system. And for me, the way I can best describe mine is I feel like the universe has my back. I feel like the universe is working for my good, that my life, when I work hard and have good intentions and do my best and listen to my inner voice and my intuition, I feel like the universe has this magnificent and beautiful way of blessing me more than I ever could have imagined, having things work out more than I ever could have planned for myself. So it's moments like that where the universe reminds me just how powerful and comforting it can be. And that leads perfectly into our next topic, which is hope and trust. And when I say trust, I'm talking about the story I just shared is connected to as well, which is trusting the process. So whatever your beliefs are, whether you're religious or not religious, I'm not religious, but I am spiritual and I have that belief that the universe has my back. If you are not looking to, the universe, or if you're not religious, it could be that trust that I'm going to be okay. Having that deep hope that I am going to be okay. I love the thought and the visual and the truth that the sun will always rise and that this too shall pass. Um, and let me share another meditation. I know that this is heavy with Melody Beattie quotes, but her writing just speaks to my soul. The meditation I pulled from her Instagram page says, "It takes time for nature to change things into what they're becoming. It takes time for things to develop. Be patient with yourself and life. Trust the process of growth." And I'll be honest, this didn't used to be a strength of mine. I didn't used to trust the process. I just like all of us, I have been through my own difficulties, my own challenges, heartbreaks, and it took going through life experience for me to look back and go, wow, I had no idea that the universe was working for my good at the time. And now it has really increased my trust. I just have this trust in the process of life. And if that's not something you have right now, I hope I can lend mine to you, because I've been in a place before where I was not hopeful or trusting, and it was really hard. And I hope that I can lend my hope to you that this too shall pass, the sun will rise, you are going to be okay. Next category is joy or something that made you laugh. I want to start by talking about, this is a different author, yay, Nikki Warren. I actually need to read her work. I pulled this off of her Instagram page, and she has written books and her writing is beautiful. Let me start by reading this and then we'll talk more about this topic. In Nikki's words, soak it all in. The life around you, the abundance, the beauty, the light, the magic, the air, the breeze, the sounds of the earth, the rising sun, the phases of the moon. Soak it all in. Allow yourself to truly and deeply experience everything this life has for you. Soak it all in. The harder things too, the darkness, the pain, the hurts. Let yourself feel them deeply and then learn to let them go. By knowing the dark, you will know true light. By feeling the pain, you will know true joy. Soak it all in, feel it all, and let it into your heart. Sing, dance, run free, play, wonder, dream, laugh, cry, ask questions, ponder ideas, wish, try, love. The greatest treasures of life can be found right around you if you open your heart wide to all of the life that is already there for you. And that has certainly been my experience, that, you know, from the depths of my sorrows and my life experience, life has also brought me immense joy. I think I'm still feeling emotional because a big part of my immense joy is we all have certain ideas of our life and certain dreams, And one thing I always wanted and dreamed of was having a family, being in a marriage, a partnership, and being a mother. And I have been through the really hard stuff. And now I get to experience the level of joy and love that honestly I've never known before. My husband has taught me so much about what true real love is, and I'm so grateful. And that joy is heightened because of the challenges that I've been through. So I I agree wholeheartedly with Nikki's words. Um, and I just encourage you to find joy and invite joy into your life. It may be easier to tap into than you may realize. And the reason why I put joy and laughter is because I believe that laughter is good for the soul. At least it is for my sensitive empath soul. I love a good laugh. I love lightheartedness, and I love pulling up a comedian. So if there is a comedian that you love that always brings you a good laugh, please share it in the comments so that we can go find ways to bring that abundance of laughter into our lives. Next topic is freeing affirmation. And when I say freeing affirmation, let me explain what I mean. In my mind, freeing affirmation is a helpful statement that resonates as true in your body and sets you free. And I've been pondering this freeing affirmation this week. I recently started coaching my son's soccer team, a bunch of 4-year-olds or pre-K. Oh my gosh, looking into their little beautiful, adorable faces as they're trying to learn something new is like the most heartwarming thing ever. And I think that positive affirmations are really powerful for them. And I've been pondering, positive affirmation versus freeing affirmation. I think there's a time and a place for both. The freeing affirmation is just that it's meant to set you free from limiting thoughts or beliefs. I think when I look at these children and I try to offer them these positive encouragements and positive affirmations, excuse me, now my nose is running from crying. I think how beautiful it is because they're so pure and they may not have limiting beliefs yet or limiting thoughts. They're so open to soaking up information and learning new things, and they trust and they believe. So when I say, you can do this, try again, they get back up and they're resilient and they try again. And sometimes I think as adults, it can get a little bit trickier. We might have a story, whether we're even aware of it or not yet, that we are telling ourselves or that these thoughts are popping into our mind. And sometimes they're limiting. So the concept of a freeing affirmation is meant to do just that. It's meant to affirm you in a way that resonates as true in your body and challenges those limiting thoughts or beliefs. So let me give you some examples. An unhelpful thought could be something like, I have to do everything perfectly or it's not good enough. An empowering replacement or a freeing affirmation could be, perfection simply isn't realistic and mistakes are part of growth. Doing my best is enough and I'm proud of my progress. So reframing it to focus on your growth and your progress and your learning instead of this limiting belief that things have to be perfect because perfection doesn't even exist anyway. Another example of an unhelpful thought is, there's no way I can take a break or step back. And a freeing affirmation could sound something like, again, these are personal, and the idea is for them to resonate as true within you so that you can replace that limiting thought with something that's freeing for you. But an idea of a freeing affirmation that challenges the limiting thought of there's no way I can take a break or step back. An empowering replacement might be taking care of myself is necessary for my well being. Rest and self care are essential for me to do my best. Pushing myself too hard without listening to what my body needs is not sustainable. And I hope that's helpful. I hope that makes sense. If you have any questions, let me know. Like I said, I think there's a time and a place for positive affirmations and freeing affirmations. And I think that as adults, it can get trickier, right? Because there might be these messages that either aren't even true or are not helpful. And we might need to challenge those a little bit, set ourselves free, and empower ourselves with an affirmation that resonates as true in our body. Next topic is connect with yourself. And on the free printable that I have for you, I put a little heart there because when I think of connecting, it's a way of showing up because you love someone, right? Like when I want to connect with my husband, I'm trying to show up in our relationship and tap into that love and that connection. And this is a way that we can strengthen our relationships with ourselves, increase our self knowing, and offer love to ourselves. Let me read the words again by the author Nikki Warren. I think that life really comes down to deciding to follow your heart over your fears. Your heart speaks to you through your feelings deep within, while fear speaks through. Sorry, I lost my place. Let me start over. I think that life really comes down to deciding to follow your heart over your fears. Your heart speaks to you through your feelings deep within, while fear speaks through others and judgments out there. Your heart can say to leave a relationship, but fear can say you'll be judged harshly for leaving. Your heart may say to start a new career, but fear may say you are comfortable where you are now and it's not worth the risk. If you follow your heart anyways, your life will undoubtedly change. You will be guided by your true self instead of fear or doubt. You will find the people and jobs and places truly meant for you, and the rest will fall into place. So, when I say connect with yourself, I want you to take a moment and notice and listen to yourself. It could be one of the examples Nikki shared. It could be something as simple as my body is telling me that it needs to move more. I'm going to think about ways that I can add movement into my day or into my week. Or maybe right now, as I'm pondering this, I'm going to stand up and stretch. I'm going to start moving. It could be something as simple as I think my body needs more water. I could I could drink more water and provide more of that essential need for my body. Maybe you're noticing that you need more connection with a loved one. Um, Maybe you're right where you need to be. Maybe you want to feel more support in your life, more connection, more community. And we have the blessing of technology and YouTube to be able to do that. And if you ask me, that is incredible. Lastly, gentle priority. What is your gentle priority for the week? Perhaps you know exactly what you're prioritizing this week. And perhaps you need to take a moment and ponder that idea. While you are pondering, you can tell I was so focused on the setup that I forgot to grab uh, my physical resources for the live video today. So while I get up and go grab a book, please ponder after you've taken a moment to connect with yourself. What can you lean into this week? What can you set as a gentle priority for yourself? Brainstorm about that, jot notes down. I will be right back. Okay, I grabbed the book. I apologize about that. I am trying to start a new YouTube channel and not let my desire for things to be perfect, like we talked about, stop me from getting started and learning and improving and progressing. So, lesson learned before you start the live video to make sure your resources are around. I had my outline ready. I just forgot the physical things on my desk. Um, but I'm learning and growing too. And I'm going to give myself grace, and that's okay. And thank you for being patient with me too. I'm going to share from a book that you will probably hear me talk about often. It's called Journey to the Heart Daily Meditations on the Path to Freeing Your Soul by Beattie. This is a book that I return to time and time again. And as we're pondering our gentle priority, I want to read from today's meditation. She calls these short passages in her book meditations, and they are truly so helpful for me in my life. And they have been over the years. March 30th says, "Who or what is pulling on you? Learn to become sensitive to the quiet as well as the clamorous pulls on your energy, your time, and your emotions. You are becoming connected to yourself, the universe, God, others, in a way you have never been before. To deny these pulls is to deny the connections. A quiet tug on our consciousness may be telling us what we need to do. We think about an old friend and contemplate calling her, but we don't. Don't be silly, we tell ourselves. Why would I do that now? But maybe that friend is calling out to us, or we have a problem we haven't known how to solve. That situation begins working on us, bothering us, interrupting our day. Maybe our instincts are telling us it's now time to do something about it. We are living differently now, more magically, more at ease, more at one with our actions. One way we know it is time to do something not on the calendar or the clock is to pay attention to the quiet pulls on our energy. Being conscious of these impulses, then trusting ourselves to naturally know what to do and when to do it puts us in harmony with the universe and our soul." And she sums it up at the end. Who or what is pulling on you? What do you think you should do? Now take it to the next step, the next level. What does your heart lead you to do? That is a beautiful way to describe what I'm trying to express when I say set your gentle priority for the week. What does your heart lead you to do? I want to leave you with my wishes for you, which are free yourself by leaning into your own unique and personal journey, further recognize your inherent self worth, and actively love and nurture yourself. Sending my love, hoping for the privilege to see you in one of these lives and get to know your beautiful self and heart and soul. If you are longing for more support and community in your life, like I am, you are so welcome here. Please join us. There will be a live every single Sunday, and I hope to see you there. Sending my love. Thanks. Have a great week.